What's going on, guys? Thank you. Nice to meet you. Welcome to the Legacy YouTube channel. I'm your host, Deadrick Baker, founder of the Legacy, a foundation for human progress, a Urantia organization. And before you dive into the rest of my videos, I just want to give you a little background, a little understanding of what the Legacy actually is. Okay, what is the Legacy? Well, the Legacy is a foundation for human progress, okay? Society is made up of individuals, therefore we focus on perfecting the individual, and then society will become better, okay? If you allow me to paint a mental picture for you, if you allow me to take you on a visual journey, if you could get my vision, see the vision of the Legacy, let me guide you. So if you could picture in your mind a building, picture a building like a gym, okay, like LA Fitness, they're everywhere. Picture a building like a gym. In LA Fitness, anybody can walk in, they got their little card, they got their number, and they type it in, they start working out, okay? Now, let's not call this LA Fitness, let's call this the Legacy Center, a Legacy Center, in every single, now picture this building in every single city, state, and country, okay? Anybody, any person, anybody, regardless of language, nation, race, color, creed, religion, doesn't matter what the person's background is, doesn't matter what you are, doesn't matter what you identify with, you can walk into the Legacy building. You'll be able to walk into a Legacy building once they're everywhere, and they will be. And you can register, we will give you a Legacy number, and then we will sit you down and have a conversation. You'll be initiated into our life consulting program. The conversation would go something like this. Just imagine if you were sitting with me, okay? And you kind of are, right? It would go something like this, okay? You were created to be the best person that you could be, and you were created to help others do the same, okay? But before you can help others, you got to get yourself right. And that's what we do at the Legacy. We sit you down, and we pretty much tell you that in order to hit your potential, you need to focus all of your energy into maximizing your mind, maximizing your body, and maximizing your spirit. You were created to be the best person you can be, and you are a mind, a body, and a spirit in conjunction. Therefore, we focus on customizing your daily routine based on 3 sections: your mind, your body, and your spirit. So let's go over this. Let's see how would this conversation go. Okay, we'd sit you down and say, so you're a mind, a body, and spirit. In order for you to progress daily, let's figure out the best way to do it. And the best way to do it is the way you like it. Okay, so let's customize it towards your likes. Mentally, what kind of languages do you like? What kind of books do you like reading? What kind of philosophy do you like, if you like philosophy? What kind of mental subjects do you prefer? And once we figure that out, then the mental part of your schedule will be, learning that type of language, reading those type of books, as long as you're gaining knowledge, as long as you're growing mentally, okay? Then we sit you down, we talk about the second part of the self, the physical aspect of the self. And we say, what do you eat? What do you currently eat? What are you ingesting? What is your nutritious intake? And then we say, do you like to exercise? What kind of exercises do you do? What kind of exercises do you like to do? And then we customize that part of your routine based on what you tell us. You like to lift weights a certain way. You like to eat these kind of foods, but you're lacking these kind of foods. We'll work with you. We'll sit you down. We customize that for you, okay? And now my favorite part, what we focus on with the Legacy, the spiritual aspect of reality, the spiritual part of your routine. I like to tell people this. A lot of different groups and institutions like to use the word spirit, but they use it very ambiguously. If anybody presumes to teach about the spirit, walk up to that person and say, how do I apply that? And if they can't apply that, or if they can't tell you how to apply that, and then their definition of spirit is ambiguous, walk away, okay? At the Legacy, we teach directly what the spirit is. I'll give you a quick example, okay? Just like this hat is real, okay? This hat is real, it's physical, I can touch it, okay? So are spiritual realities real. Spiritual values are real. You can seek them. you can attain them just like you can attain material possessions. I'll give you an example. The spiritual realities and the spiritual values are called, you've heard these before, endurance, love, brotherhood, discipline, integrity, and the list goes on for eternity, okay? Just as this hat is real, those spiritual values are real. You can seek them just like money, just like cash, just like gold, just like diamonds, just like anything, okay? I'll give you an example. Say you're running, you're doing push-ups, and you want to give up because of the Legacy program. You stop and sit right there, and you say, I'm going to keep doing push-ups. I'm going to keep running because I'm going to tap into the spirit of endurance and discipline and keep going. Another example is your boss tells you to clean that stuff up in the warehouse, and you try to throw it behind some shelf, half-ass it, and then try to run away. You can stop right there and say, I'm going to interact with the spirit of integrity and discipline, turn around, and actually do it the correct way, okay? So we will sit you down, we'll explain, we'll have a casual conversation, figure out what you personally think you lack and need spiritually, what you need to seek more of spiritually, and then we'll figure out a way so that you can focus on seeking more of these spiritual realities so you can apply them to your life. Now imagine if in every situation you are looking for integrity, discipline, love, brotherhood. How can I find that? How can I bring that here more? How can I be that? How can I represent that? Imagine if you're doing that because you want to grow. What does that look like from the outside? Your boss is going to be like, this guy has a lot of integrity. This guy has a lot of discipline. He doesn't know why, and you're not doing it for him. You're doing it because you're trying to be the best person that you could be. You're trying to seek the truth. You are trying to seek God. At the Legacy, we will sit you down. We will focalize all of your energies, mentally, spiritually, and physically, on a routine, customized and personalized, of course, so that we ensure, and you are ensured, of hitting your potential, mentally, physically, and spiritually. The best way to do this is together, the brotherhood and the sisterhood of all of humanity, and that's what the Legacy represents. That is what we are trying to create, and that is what we will create. I'm glad that I could explain what the foundation is, and if you want to know anything more, if you want to keep the conversation going, I'd love to. Hit up my email below this. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, share. If what I'm saying resonates with you, share it for me. Help your brother out, and I look forward to seeing you soon.